Before we begin with the video, I want to point out the mistake that I was making. His name is actually pronounced Anthony Joshua as opposed to Anthony Joshua. And I've heard people say it both ways, but again, y'all forgive me. Money, ego, delusion. These are the circumstances that led to Jake Paul getting his jaw scrambled like some eggs. Because what do you mean Anthony Joshua hit you with a Resident Evil Crimson Head type hit? And that hit was just devastating. Like, that was a good 4 years worth of energy and anger just building and churning and waiting to be free. And freed it was. I could have sworn I saw the glove heating up like molten steel as it flew through the air to make contact. And I also watched the will to live leave Jake's body once it connected. When the glove hit his face, it was the same force as the shotgun shells the T-1000 was catching in Terminator 2. But the difference is this particular recipient can't bounce back like nothing happened. Instead, recipient now has a desk lamp support bar on his jaw, looking like a scrap designed for a Walton Files animatronic. Alright everybody, here's Mr. Metal Mouth. You know, I honestly feel bad for Jake. But who am I kidding? I wouldn't throw water on him if he was on fire, and I have my reasons. And I also don't even want to imagine being in the same ring as Anthony Joshua. I don't care if $200 million is on the line. I just don't feel like getting my teeth shifted around like Tic Tacs. Now Jake gotta make a pivot to acting, and I found the names of the first few movies he set to star in. From Concussion till Dawn, marked for CTE, Under Surgery 2. Now, despite my earlier statements, there was still a chance of this dude walking away without any attention drawn to himself, until I realized that as the glove hit his chompers, his brain cells got spun around like a lazy Susan for public viewing. Now the audience, manager, coach, and the people watching it at home gotta catch a SpongeBob style nuke because he can't handle said embarrassment. And I get it. Well, not the blowing up everyone part. You know, I think the best example of destroying progress is watching the taunts and the tongue flicks get knocked out of this brother. Like, I imagine he was building up an arsenal of annoyance way before they actually stepped in the ring. All for nothing though. In the last commentary, I talked about the universal principle of karma, and wouldn't you know it, we have another example. Jake Paul was acting like his home trainer went to stay in Kansas when he got on stage at the press conference, and karma came in the form of part of his skull being damaged 6 ways to Sunday. Did you know that when they're in the ring, most boxers' thoughts consist of, I know how to counter their strategy, I'm about to kill this dude or do that, or man, I know I'm about to be musty when I get home. But for Jake Paul, the thought was, ref, he's smiling at me, ref! I just punched him square in the face and he's grinning at me from ear to ear like it's a bright sunny Tuesday morning. I don't want to fight this man anymore, ref, get me out of here! I know the suit market is about to be booming. Everybody's about to hit a net worth of $500 million each, retire at the same time, and never be heard from again. So in a way, Jake Paul is doing something charitable, but the praise is gonna stop there, like his jaw once it got fractured. Someone get this man an ice pack, Tylenol, and a pack of help, extra strength, because trust me, he'll need it once he recovers and stops talking about some, I'm Jake Paul, and when I'm the boxing, we gon' see.